Every year, Toyota brings a special exclusive color just for the TRD Pro lineup. We've had many different and interesting colors over the years, but what are we getting for the 2022 model year? Well, folks, it looks like it might be the gold color. Yes, you heard it right. Toyota may be bringing the special gold color for the TRD Pro lineup. Stay with me and let me explain to you why I think gold is going to be the color for the TRD Pro in 2022. For 2021 model year, we were blessed with this amazing color called the Lunar Rock. And the Lunar Rock turned out to be one of the most popular and sought after colors, and I was very lucky to be able to buy a 2021 Tacoma TRD Pro in the Lunar Rock color. And this is truly a rare and a special color, although this color of course came from the RAV4 lineup. So every year Toyota does this. They play around with the different colors, bring an exclusive color just for the TRD Pro lineup, and we all wait to put deposit down to get our hands on one of the special colors of the TRD Pro models. But before I go too far, let me go back in history and talk about what kind of colors we've had over the years for the TRD Pro lineup. So the very first TRD Pro color we had was Inferno Orange in 2015, which was then followed by Quicksand in 2016. I don't think everyone was crazy about that color, but in 2017 we had the Cement color, and this one turned out to be one of the most popular colors ever in the history of Toyota, and so this color was passed on to other lineup as well in the following year. Then finally in 2018, the blue colors began to show up. First, it was a Cavalry Blue, which is one of my favorite colors. And then the following year in 2019, Toyota gave us brighter and more vibrant color called the Voodoo Blue. And so that was actually a really beautiful color too. But Toyota then moved away from the blue color for 2020 and brought in the Army Green color. Now this was somewhat of a controversial color, but it turned out to be really popular. And once again, Toyota brought that color down to the rest of the lineup for 2021 model year. And finally this year, Toyota surprised us and brought us the Lunar Rock color, which again, as I mentioned, came from the RAV4 lineup. So we're back to the original question, what are we getting for the 2022 model year in terms of the exclusive color for TRD Pro? It's kind of fun to guess what the colors will be, and all of us have our own take on what new TRD Pro color will be for the 2022. But I have a pretty good suspicion that the color will indeed be a gold color. And I know that seems kind of strange because we have seen blue and green colors over the last few years, but it also makes sense because we had 2 years of blue colors and 2 years of green color, and so it's probably time to get a whole new type of color for 2022. Of course, at this point, it is still somewhat speculative that it could be gold, but I have 2 sources that are telling me that it's going to be the gold color. In fact, in Japan, Toyota even introduced the new Yaris Cross with a special gold color called the brass gold. I suspect that might be the color we will get for the TRD Pro. But here's a reason why I think this is going to be the case. And by the way, what you're seeing now is my rendering of the upcoming 2022 Toyota Tundra, and I did my best to make the color also a gold color. So if we do indeed get the gold color for the Tundra TRD Pro, this is what it might look like. But let's get back to the sources that I was talking about. One of the sources is someone in the Tundra forum who apparently bumped into someone who works at the Tundra plant, and this person was talking about the fact that the TRD Pro color for 22 will be the gold color. Now, normally I would be quite suspicious of a comment like that in the general public forum, but this forum person specifically talked about this production engineer at the Tundra plant referring to the lunar rock as a strange color because it kind of looks like a color that comes out of the ED process. So he used the term ED, and this actually stands for electro deposition process, and it's a very unique process in the paint shop in which the body is charged negatively so that it will actually adhere to a particular type of special paint. And unless you actually worked in the production floor and you have production engineer experience, you wouldn't know what ED stands for, and you wouldn't even use that term. So that gave me a hint that this person is truly a production engineer at the Tundra plant, which means that when he talked about the exclusive color for TRD Pro as being a gold, I think that's also a pretty legit. And based on that, plus another source that have told me the same story, I have a feeling that the gold color is indeed the right color for the TRD Pro for 2022. Now, before you get too nervous about the gold color, it actually looks pretty good, as you can see in this Ford Ranger, and this particular one is kind of like an orange hue, so it's a gold with a kind of orange color to it, but it looks pretty good. So I'm confident that in all of the TRD Pro lineup, which includes the new Tundra, the Tacoma TRD Pro, the 4Runner TRD Pro, and even the Sequoia TRD Pro, I think it might actually look pretty cool. Of course, we won't know for sure until closer to the launch date whether the gold will indeed become the color for TRD Pro. But it looks like a June 17th is still the right date when Toyota will finally show the brand new 2022 Toyota Tundra to the dealer network and dealer principals. And then shortly after that, it should become public and we should all be able to finally see the 22 Toyota Tundra. In any case, what do you think about the gold color that might become the exclusive color for TRD Pro? Let me know in the comments below if you think you will like that, or do you want to see a different color for 2022? I'm not sure about whether I will like that color, although I think it's really cool and unique, and it's kind of nifty to see a whole different color show up for 22. But I'm really curious what you think, so please let me know, and hopefully we will find out exactly what color we're going to get, plus the reveal of the whole new 2022 Tundra. Thank you everyone, I hope you like this rendering which shows the gold TRD Pro in the 2022 Tundra format, and there's a lot more news to come, so please stay tuned, and I'm start signing off for now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.